NKC Art. To make your Picasso Snowman, our objective today is I can distort, exaggerate, or simplify subject matter. You're going to go ahead and get a page and make it portrait style. That's the long ways up and down. You're going to choose black and get your technical pen or your Sharpie and go around to 6, 7, anywhere around those will work. Keep it at the opacity 100% though. That's very important. Then go up to your shapes and choose the straight line. You're going to take that straight line and make a black line all the way down the middle of your paper to divide your snowman. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you have your black again, and you're going to freehand draw your snowman because Picasso's work is very uneven, different on both sides, so just doing it freehand will add to that appeal. And then go ahead and draw your snowman on there. He doesn't have to be perfect circles. I'm going to get 3 circles in there. And then what I do is hat. I think I'm going to kind of divide it up. I'm going to do a straight line across. I'm going to do part of his hat on one side of the line smaller than the other side, just to kind of break it up and make it look different on both sides, a lot like Picasso's. On his eyeballs, each time I do an eyeball, I'm going to do both of his eyeballs a little bit different. And then I'm making sure my lines touch so I can fill this in with color later. On his nose, I think I'm going to start the carrot out and then kind of angle it upwards just to kind of give it a funky look. And then on his mouth, I think one side I'm just going to do just some dots, and on the other side I'm actually going to draw circles, making sure again my lines touch. When I add his buttons, I'm just going to kind of make some funky circles and split them up in the middle. And just do different kind of designs with his buttons on each side of the line. Just making it different on both sides. You can do your buttons however you want to. Your snowman does not have to look exactly like mine. And then I'm going to kind of zoom out, and I'm going to add his arms on here. And I'm going to choose whether a warm color for my snowman is what I want, or a cool color on the color schemes. The warm colors are the ones that make you feel warm, like red, yellow, orange, browns even would work. Cool colors are the ones that make you feel nice and cool when you see them, like blue, greens, and purples. I'm going to do warm colors for my snowman. I can do different variations of those colors. Notice that's almost a peach. It's a very, very light orange, which is a warm color. I can use light oranges. I can use dark oranges. Just kind of look on that color wheel and pick out any kind of orange or red that you would like to go with. And I just kind of fill them in randomly, kind of dividing up some of the colors. I don't want too much color in one place on my snowman. So as I go through, I'm just picking a different color out of my warm color schemes, or a different shade, which is like a darker or lighter version, by adding white or black. So go ahead and finish coloring in your snowman. If you're doing cool colors, yours would be green, blues, purples, different variations of those colors. Once we get finished with our snowman, we will work on the background of our picture. So let me finish up these final pieces of my snowman. Maybe go with some lighter colors. I've got a lot of dark colors on there right now. And to make my background, what you're going to want to do is hit that plus sign, and you see that paper pop up. That paper needs to be underneath the snowman paper. So if it's not, hold it down. It'll turn into a ghost, and you drag it underneath that snowman picture because you don't want the backdrop coloring over the top of your snowman. I'm going to go back and choose black for my lines. Let me see, and then I want to make sure I get the line tool. So I've got black, I've got my line tool, and I'm just going to make some lines in the background. Now, it's harder to see them. You can hide your snowman with that little eyeball tool if you want to, so you can make sure your lines are touching. If you think your lines are touching, that's fine. You can do it this way, the way that I'm doing it. You might find it easier, though, if your snowman is not visible. But make sure you are drawing the background on that new paper. See how that blue paper is highlighted down there? That means I'm drawing on that paper. I don't want to draw on top of my snowman, or else I'm not going to be able to get rid of whatever I put on top of him. Now the background needs to be the opposite color scheme that I used for my snowman. oops, I had a crack right there. So I'm going to go back and get black. I'm going to fix that crack right there so that I can fill this in with my purple. But like I was saying, your background needs to be the opposite color scheme. So since I used warm color scheme on my snowman, I'm going to use the cool color scheme in the background, which is those purples, those blues, those greens. You can use lighter or darker colors of those, just like I'm doing, just to give it some more depth and just some more appeal. And I'm going to finish up the last few maybe with some dark blue, and then I think maybe some more purple. When I'm done, I'm going to hit that T at the top of my paper, and I'm going to type my name. And then I am going to put my name down in the corner, like the right hand corner where you can see it. Now notice my name is behind my snowman. I'm going to show you why. If I hit done and I go back into my artwork, you see that that paper that my name is on is behind the snowman. If I drag it up on top of the snowman, now you can see my name right over the top of the snowman. So I can place it down there in the corner on the right hand side and say done. Then I'm going to go up to those 3 lines, save to gallery, and then you submit your artwork to Canvas. I look forward to seeing them.